This is Leon Harris from Team Myron Music, and you're watching Cover to Cover with ARayTV.
Ooh, A-Track, you killed it.
Hey, my name is Leon Harris. Everybody calls me Chippy. Well, my friends do back at home anyway. And I'm a guitar player. Play a little bit of other instruments, but not mainly a guitar player. I love to play lead guitar, love to fly, and play all different styles of music: slow, fast, jazz, fusion, rock, and that's where I live right now. I've been playing the guitar since I was about 9 years old, and it's quite a few years, and I still have a love for it, like I just started picking it up yesterday. I'm working on songs all the time, and we're putting them up on YouTube at Myron Music. You can get that on YouTube on Myron Music, and we have at least like 33 videos right now, and it's like, once again, a bunch of different styles of music, different styles of guitar playing, but we emphasize solos, ripping fast lead solos. Yeah, that's our specialty. Well, let me see. It's a little slower down here as far as aggressiveness, man. Yeah, you know, instrumentally wise, solo lead guitar, aggressive guitar wise. But I think we're changing it slowly but surely. When I first came down here a few years back, it was pretty much non-existent as far as I could see. But since I've grown to know a few musicians around here, we've been picking it up, and things are looking real good now. People are starting to hear us and getting to know who we are. Well, first of all, Tyrone Douglas is a good friend of mine, Walter Robinson, and his teammate Tommy, who just put an album out just now, CD. He's a nice guitar player in his own right. But most of the time it's been me and Tyrone, and he plays multi-instrumentalist. Also, if I can't forget my man Kevin Pindell, one of the great keyboard players in the area, and he's been helping me out a whole heck of a lot. And you can hear these particular individuals on Myron Music. If you go on YouTube and check out my site, you'll hear a lot of these individuals. I'm banging out the 8-string right now. That's something I can't even put down anymore. It seems so natural to me. It's like almost going back to a 6-string. It's like playing a broomstick, if you will, man. But I still can play it now, don't get me wrong, but this is the thing here. You can go down from the low strings, from the depths of the ocean, and come on, pop out like a dolphin. You know, so I'm really enjoying that, and it really goes well with my style. Well, first I started off with a 6-string. I used to call my Jackson my favorite guitar. Jackson, it's a Dinky 2 with the Floyd Rose, the Sustainiac. Oh, that was my baby. You know, prior to that, it was the Fender not the Fender. Yeah, it was the Fender Stratocaster, the Fat Strat, DiMarzio's, the Screaming Demons in there, the Hot Rails. That was my baby also. But when I got the 7-string, I was like, oh yeah, I can go down low. And then I said, oh, let me go get an 8-string, and now I'm even down to the bottom of the ocean. And so it basically right now, the shredding comes out of the 8. I can't put it down. Well, yeah, I play the bass a little bit, but I'm not considered a bass player by any stretch of the imagination. I can do enough to hold my own songs down, but like the man I was telling you about, Tyrone Douglas, he's a phenomenal bass player. So it's like, if you want to put me against him, I am not a bass player. He's very, very, very accomplished. Well, I like to get this right, because I get this question every now and then, and you always end up leaving people out. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Fred Timmons for getting me started with the guitar. But Peter Skelsis is the man who took me to the heights where I'm at right now. The style, the class, his stage presence, his timing with playing. I just want to make sure I got that in there, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. And he just showed me a whole new way in how to handle yourself. I can't say enough about that young man. Well, we played a couple of places together. We played with the Abstract Band with Tyrone Douglas and friends, it was actually called at the time. And we were at the Alabama A&M homecoming it was. And I played a gig with Pindell and those fellas down, Celebrities at one time, but most of the stuff we do is the studio stuff. And then we go back home, obviously, once every 2 years, stay down there a week or so and tear up the places down there, like a little bit of a reunion, if you will, with the fellas I grew up with. And if I could name Donnie Jones, Jeff Johnson, Nick Alexio, fantastic drummer, Jody Johnson, and hey, these guys, we all grew up together and we would just tear places up. And I miss them so much, I can't wait to get back down there and hit it. YouTube.com/MyraMusic101. And if you get that site there, hit videos and everything will pop up, and you can it's basically from the latest to the very first thing we've done if you scroll on it. So the last thing I've done recently it's called What You Said, and it's pretty intense, especially at the end. It's a guitar party. So hang up in there and check that thing out. And I emphasize, if you're using handheld devices, please put on some headphones so you can get that musical injection what we all need. Well, I think I thanked my bandmates from back in the day, Peter Skelsis, Nick Alexio, Donnie, all these guys, Jody, Jeffrey, Tyrone, Walter, Tommy, who else up in here? Kid Funkadelic, who, by the way, this is coming from here. I was with him hanging out back in '04, and I said, by the way, what's going on? What's that thing you were playing with? I saw it on the Jumbotron there. He said, what, this? He threw it at me. I caught it, man. I've been wearing it ever since. Kid Funkadelic, we still correspond. He gives me a lot of inspiration, man, and he's a good friend of mine. And other than that, mom, family up north, my brother Bo, what's up, y'all? Buzzy, hey. Oh, I know I don't let somebody else out, but I know time is running short, but I really appreciate you giving me that shout out.
Ooh, A-Track, you killed it.